Today, we're turning our attention to a coin that, despite its modern minting date, has quietly become a gem among seasoned collectors, the 1990 US 1 dime. This coin isn't your everyday piece of currency, it carries a history and a story that add layers of allure, making it a fascinating subject for anyone who appreciates the blend of art, history, and numismatic rarity. The 1991 dime has a backstory that is as unexpected as it is intriguing. Minted during a period of significant change in U.S. coinage, it emerged when the nation was transitioning its outlook on commemorative and standard issues. The design choices and minting processes of the late 20th century were beginning to reflect both tradition and modern innovation, a shift that is captured perfectly in this coin. Though produced during a time when the U.S. Mint was focused on efficiency and modernization, the 1990 dime stands out because it managed to retain a touch of the classic American symbolism that collectors have always cherished. What makes this coin particularly captivating is the subtle blend of design elements that nod to both its heritage and the era of its production. The obverse of the coin features the familiar profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a design that has been a mainstay since the 1940s. However, the 1990 minting introduces nuanced variations in the engraving details and the lettering that signal its specific year of issue. Collectors know that these minor differences can make a significant impact on a coin's desirability. The die used for the 1990 issue, for example, exhibits a slightly sharper relief compared to other years, and the reeded edge maintains a crispness that is often lost in circulated examples of more recent coins. This attention to detail has elevated the coin from a common piece of pocket change to a coveted collectible. The rarity of the 1990 dime isn't immediately obvious to the untrained eye. Yet, among experts and enthusiasts, its value lies in the subtleties, a combination of mint errors, unique die states, and even the way the metal has weathered over time under controlled conditions. In some cases, collectors have discovered that a particular mint error on the 1990 dime, such as a double die or a misaligned strike, can boost the coin's value significantly. These rare variations are the result of small imperfections in the high-speed minting process, but they serve as an accidental signature of that year's production. Even coins without overt errors can be prized if they possess the perfect balance of luster and detail, which collectors refer to as the mint state condition. Speaking of condition, the difference between a mint state and a circulated 1990 dime can be quite dramatic in the market. Coins that have never left the protective embrace of their original packaging are in a league of their own, often fetching a premium at auctions. Mint state coins exhibit pristine details, clear inscriptions, and an overall vibrancy that circulated coins simply cannot match. On the other hand, dimes that have been in everyday use might show minor wear on the high points of the design, yet they can still be desirable if they're preserved well. Collectors value the journey of each coin, from its crisp, unblemished state at the mint to the subtle patina it develops over time, as long as the essential details remain intact. This delicate balance between preservation and natural aging adds another layer of allure to the 1990 dime. When it comes to market value, the 1990 US 1 dime occupies an interesting position. Although it was not produced in the astronomical quantities that some earlier coins were, its true worth is determined by a mix of rarity, condition, and the enthusiasm of collectors. Auction records have shown that high-grade 1990 dimes have attracted bids that exceed their face value many times over, sometimes even doubling or tripling their nominal worth when rare mint errors are involved. While prices can fluctuate based on market trends and the availability of coins in top condition, the overall trajectory suggests a steady appreciation in value. This trend is partly due to a growing recognition among collectors that modern coins can also achieve a level of scarcity and desirability once reserved solely for older issues. Beyond the cold numbers and auction results, the 1990 dime comes with a rich tapestry of anecdotes and historical trivia. One story that circulates among collectors involves a batch of these dimes that were mistakenly struck on a different planchet, a rare occurrence that immediately caught the attention of a few eagle-eyed enthusiasts. This anomaly, while not widely publicized, has since become a topic of conversation at coin shows and in collectors' circles. It's these unexpected quirks that remind us how even in modern minting processes, the element of surprise remains a cherished part of collecting history. There's also a subtle cultural resonance with the 1990 dime that speaks to a generation of collectors who witnessed the coin's journey from a common currency item to a sought-after collectible. Many seasoned collectors recall acquiring these coins as a young hobbyist, only to later discover that what once was a regular piece of everyday commerce had grown in significance and rarity over time. The nostalgia factor is potent. Holding a 1990 dime can evoke memories of a transitional era in U.S. history, where traditional values met emerging trends. This blend of nostalgia and tangible historical record adds an emotional depth to the coin, making it more than just a piece of metal. In terms of identifying a genuine 1990 dime, experts advise taking a close look at the fine details, the sharpness of the inscriptions, the clarity of the portrait, and the overall finish of the coin. When examining one of these dimes, a collector's eye can spot the distinct differences that separate a coin in pristine condition from one that's been in circulation. It's this ability to detect the minute details that has made many collectors experts in their field. A coin with a flawless strike and a full, undiminished design is often a centerpiece in any serious collection. Meanwhile, coins that show signs of heavy handling might serve as excellent study pieces for understanding the effects of wear and tear on coinage, adding an educational twist to the collection. As we reflect on the 1990 U.S. $1 dime, its journey from a routine minting operation to a coveted collectible piece becomes evident through every detail. Whether it's the tale of an accidental mint error that turned a standard issue into a rare treasure, or the subtle differences in design that set it apart from its peers, this coin encapsulates the excitement and unpredictability of coin collecting. For those who have been in the hobby for decades, the 1990 dime serves as a reminder that even coins from recent decades can hold stories as compelling as those from the distant past. Its continued appeal is a testament to the meticulous work of the mint, the serendipity of production anomalies, and the enduring passion of collectors who seek beauty and rarity in every piece they acquire. Every coin carries a unique story, and the 1990 dime's narrative is as much about the passage of time as it is about the craftsmanship of its creation. It stands at the intersection of modern production techniques and timeless design, inviting collectors to appreciate its historical context and the subtle artistry embedded in every strike. As enthusiasts continue to study and share their insights, the 1990 U.S. $1 dime remains a vibrant topic of discussion and a prized asset in any well-curated collection. The 1995 U.S. $1 dime carries its own distinct legacy that is both fascinating and emblematic of its time. As we shift our focus to this coin, it becomes clear that the year 1995 marked a subtle yet significant evolution in minting practices. With a renewed emphasis on precision and a blend of modern technology and traditional artistry, the 1995 dime was crafted to appeal to both everyday users and discerning collectors alike. Minted at a time when the U.S. Mint was fine-tuning its production methods, the 1995 dime reflects a period of transition in coinage. The design remained anchored in the familiar image of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, but the enhancements made during this period were noticeable to those with a keen eye. The portrait, though consistent with decades of tradition, was rendered with improved detailing and a softer, more refined finish. This subtle shift in style not only echoed technological advancements in engraving but also underscored a renewed commitment to quality that has resonated with collectors over the years. A closer look at the coin reveals a tapestry of intricate details that set it apart. The reeded edge, for instance, was perfected to create a uniform and crisp appearance, a feature that is prized by collectors who favor coins in near-mint condition. Moreover, the lettering on the 1995 dime exhibits a distinct clarity and balance that distinguishes it from earlier issues. This clarity is the result of both improved die creation and the careful calibration of minting machinery, a process that, while almost imperceptible to the casual observer, can make a world of difference when assessing a coin's overall quality. For experienced collectors, these nuances often serve as the deciding factor between a coin that is merely acceptable and one that is truly exceptional. Beyond its physical attributes, the 1995 dime carries a rich historical context. This coin emerged during a period when the United States was enjoying a robust economic climate, and the mint was experimenting with modern innovations while still preserving the core elements that had defined its currency for decades. In many ways, the 1995 issue serves as a microcosm of the era, a blend of heritage and forward-thinking techniques that resonates with collectors who value both history and technological progress. It's a reminder that even within the span of a few years, the evolution of coinage can produce pieces that are both timeless in design and reflective of their contemporary moment. The market reception of the 1995 dime has been intriguing as well. Over time, coins in this series have become sought after, particularly those that display flawless strike quality and minimal wear. Auction records indicate that high-grade examples of the 1995 dime have garnered competitive bids, often fetching values that significantly exceed their face value. Collectors are drawn not just to the coin's aesthetic appeal, but also to its potential as a sound investment. Instances of rare mint errors or peculiar die variations have occasionally surfaced, turning an otherwise standard production run into a coveted rarity. This possibility of finding an anomaly, a coin with an unexpected twist in its manufacturing, adds a layer of excitement and anticipation to every examination of a 1995 dime. Condition plays a pivotal role in determining the coin's value. As with its predecessor, the difference between a mint state coin and one that has seen significant circulation can be quite pronounced. A pristine 1995 dime, untouched and preserved in its original luster, holds an allure that extends far beyond its metallic composition. In contrast, coins that have been subjected to everyday wear may lose some of the finer details that define their character, yet they still retain a charm that speaks to their journey through time. Many seasoned collectors take delight in the challenge of tracking down coins that, despite being circulated, have managed to retain much of their original detail. This quest for the perfect balance between preservation and the natural patina of time is part of what makes collecting these dimes such a rewarding pursuit. An array of stories and anecdotes has also become woven into the fabric of the 1995 dime's legacy. One particularly engaging tale involves a batch of coins discovered with a rare misalignment during the striking process, a subtle error that was quickly noticed by a vigilant collector. This misalignment, though it might seem like a minor flaw, has become a talking point among enthusiasts and has, on occasion, driven auction prices upward as collectors vie for a piece of numismatic history that embodies both imperfection and uniqueness. These stories underscore the unpredictable nature of coin production and highlight how even the slightest deviations can transform an ordinary coin into a collector's treasure. Collectors also appreciate the 1995 dime for its role as a tangible marker of technological progress in coin production. Unlike older coins that might have been created with manual techniques, the 1995 issue benefited from the precision of computerized processes. This shift not only improved the overall quality of the coins but also allowed for a more consistent product across large mintage runs. The result is a coin that exhibits a uniformity rarely seen in earlier decades, a factor that has helped solidify its reputation among serious collectors who value both aesthetic perfection and historical accuracy. In addition to its technical merits, the coin's historical narrative provides a fascinating glimpse into the mid-90s. For many who lived through that era, the 1995 dime serves as a nostalgic reminder of a time marked by both economic optimism and a burgeoning appreciation for the finer details in everyday objects. Collectors who acquired these dimes in their youth often look back with a sense of pride, knowing that a piece of their personal history has transformed into a symbol of enduring value. This sense of nostalgia, combined with the coin's tangible connection to its period, has only enhanced its desirability in the eyes of both veteran collectors and those who are newer to the field. When evaluating a 1995 dime, the condition remains paramount. Coins in immaculate, uncirculated condition are highly prized, with collectors often scrutinizing every detail, from the clarity of the rim to the intricacy of the design elements. On the other hand, coins that have experienced circulation but retain significant detail still hold a special place in collections. These pieces serve as a testament to the coin's life journey, offering a glimpse into the natural wear that occurs over decades. The contrast between a perfectly preserved mint state coin and one that shows signs of gentle use is a recurring theme among collectors, one that underscores the inherent beauty in both perfection and the passage of time. As we draw the narrative together, it's clear that the 1995 U.S. $1 dime has earned its place as a notable treasure among valuable coins. It not only highlights the advances in minting technology during the mid-90s but also reinforces the idea that every coin has a story waiting to be discovered. Whether you're examining its flawless details in a mint-state specimen or appreciating the subtle imperfections that mark its journey through circulation, the 1995 dime offers a rich and rewarding experience for every collector. This coin, much like its predecessor, reminds us that behind each piece of metal lies a story of innovation, heritage, and the relentless pursuit of excellence in craftsmanship.